If you got stranded in a desert, what are the chances you'd survive? What if the desert in question contains some of the harshest conditions on planet Earth? The Sahara Desert is the largest hot desert in the world. In this video, we tell you what would happen if you ever got stranded there alone. So, contrary to popular belief, not all deserts are hot. A desert is defined by the amount of precipitation it receives, not how hot or cold or dry or arid it is. And so, by this definition, both the Antarctic and the Arctic deserts beat out the Sahara Desert in terms of size. However, the Sahara still dominates as the third largest desert in total and the largest among the hot deserts. From Arabic, the Sahara Desert translates into the greatest desert. This is an accurate assessment of that geographical area. Located in North Africa, the Sahara cuts across 13 countries. These include Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, Western Sahara, Mauritania, Mali, Niger, Chad, Sudan, Libya, and Eritrea. The Sahara Desert has an average temperature of 30 to 40 degrees Celsius. The highest temperature ever recorded there is 58 degrees Celsius. Another assumption about the Sahara is that it is hot all the time. However, temperatures tend to drop during the night and in certain seasons. It has even been known for snowfall to occur there from time to time. The Sahara Desert covers an incredible 9.2 million square kilometers. This is about the size of the entire nation of China. Not all of this area is sand, though. There happen to be rocky and craggy plateaus in addition to lakes. But despite the fact that the Sahara is not as homogeneous as is commonly assumed or portrayed, it still remains one of the harshest places in the world. There are many dangers, several of which place a huge question mark on lone extended survival. Considering the dangers of the Sahara, the most obvious one of them is the lack of water. After all, by the standard definition as a desert, the place is dry, with very little precipitation being produced over the year. And given that water is one of the most important resources to human beings, it's clear to see how much this is a problem. Your body is already going to sweat a lot to protect you from the heat. As such, conserving water is going to be a problem. Then there's the threat of the heat itself. Rising temperatures can have dire effects on the body's metabolism. Although the body does its best to keep the temperature favorable, there's only so much it can do to combat the harsh temperature conditions around it. At best, the heat is going to give you some intense sunburns. At worst, you might collapse because of a heat stroke and enter rapid decline. So, let's say you were stranded in the Sahara Desert alone. What are your realistic chances of survival? Though you might be tempted to give up on the spot, it might not all be doom and gloom. After all, countless societies have learned to live in and around the desert. Insofar as you can keep to certain core principles, then you'll be alright. For one, if you're trying to get around within the desert, try to limit your travels to only the nighttime. This way, when the Earth is facing away from the sun, temperatures will be somewhat tolerable, and you'll be able to get around without risking a heat stroke or worse. You'll also sweat less, conserving your body's water. You might be wondering if you'll have enough light to even see where you're going. Well, there in the desert, away from all the light pollution of big cities, the stars are luminous enough to guide your way. Other than providing light, you can also use the stars to navigate your way. If you're somewhat conversant with astrology, this will be a useful tool that will prevent you from running around in circles. If you have access to food, you might want to spread your rations as far apart as possible. This way, you will spend less time being thirsty and will save more of your water. Make sure you keep your clothes and footwear on as well. This will reduce the surface area through which you can gain heat. As intimidating as the desert may be, people have been known to survive getting stranded in it. The trick is to buy as much time as possible by being smart and staying safe. If you're lucky, there may be a search party looking for you. Otherwise, you could also run into certain indigenous tribes that live near the desert. Coming to the end of this video, we hope you appreciate just how daunting a task it would be to survive the Sahara Desert. As one of the harshest places on Earth, it's no joke at all. If you want to watch other content of this nature, then check out other videos on this channel. And make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you liked the video. Until next time, have a good day.